This is my 1973-74 1303 Super Beetle, in German known as Käfer der Käfer, literally translating into the Beetles of the Beetles, finished in this gorgeous moss green, the L95C Moss Green. And in this beautiful sunset, you can see this gold green finish. And on the inside, you've got this beautiful bamboo corded, bamboo tubed interior with this beautiful luxurious feel. Beetles were massively big on bringing their Beetles from the basic Beetles of the 50s, the 60s, the very early 70s to these luxurious Beetles. And on the back, you've got for the first time ever, you've got the 1600cc engine with the McPherson struts. I will be covering every single aspect of this Beetle, and it's up for sale, and I will break it down as we go along. You know, this is a true 1303 Super Beetle because of this curved windscreen, the large bonnet, and the proper front end McPherson struts, which offers better handling. And what I also love about it is the beautiful chrome front bumpers with rubber inserts, and you've got the chrome on the side and continues to offer you chrome on the back again with the rubber inserts. And I just love the twin exhaust at the back, and this is telling you and showing to you this is an original Super Beetle. Now onto the interior. You've got the bamboo corded interior with the light tan corduroy seats and with the loop piled carpets. This is Volkswagen idea of luxury. And you can see also on the rear that interior finish continues, and you've got this beautiful roof which is completely period correct. Everything, it's still in absolutely top-notch condition, completely original when it actually left factory. Now under the bonnet, this engine just sounds like an absolute dream, drives like an absolute dream. And in the next section, we'll take it out for a drive. It's just had a full service. It's had a pair of front discs, the calipers, pads, and also the bearings, and also the offside outer tie rod, and the fuel hoses all round have been replaced. It's had a new battery, the front glass mount, manifold rubbers, 2 rear wheel cylinders, plus of course the labor of it, 2 new metal brake pipes at the rear. It continues to replace the steering unit, the front brake pipes, the fuel pump, as the old one had a leak, a weep, and 2 new front wipers, as well as fresh brake fluid. So just coming off this fresh set of works that we have just done, all amounting to approximately £1,300 being spent on this vehicle. And under this, at the back, you've got the 1.6 litre flat 4 engine. It runs beautiful, idles absolutely perfectly, and in terms of an old classic Beetle, I think it's difficult to beat one of these. And now let's go out for a drive. Now on the road, the Beetle feels light, direct and characterful. The front McPherson strut suspension just gives you that stiffer suspension, and it just feels like bringing a classic Beetle into, you know, in today's modern world. And they were able to get this right in 1973-74 with a Super Beetle that I'm driving, and it's genuinely credit to Volkswagen for really doing what they've done with Käfer der Käfer. And ultimately, I understand why it was called the Beetles of the Beetles. And if you are looking to own a classic Beetle, then I think one of these should be on everybody's mind. For a car that is, what, circa 50 years old, I think it's just done so well, and it's been so well maintained. The originality of it, the overall look and character of it, and having the proper discs and pads matched with the McPherson strut suspension at the front, giving it that better handling with a 1600cc engine, and the luxury interior. I think it's just difficult to want for anything more than this. So if you are looking for one of these that has been well maintained, well looked after, it's difficult to do better than what this has to offer. And it's one of these Beetles that I would have absolutely zero hesitation to drive from my work here in Stansted, in Bishop Stortford, to West London, Ealing, where my mum lives. And I have had Beetles prior to this, older Beetles, where they are bog basic, because that's what the Beetles are really about. But for that little bit more money, you know, owning something that is this luxury limited run is what I would like to be owning. And no wonder do I actually see these still on the road and having this incredibly enthusiastic, passionate following amongst the Beetle community. We've got Käfer der Käfer here on the ramp, the Beetles of the Beetles, and you've seen what I was able to show around the vehicle and take it out for a drive. This is really a sound vehicle, but also on the ramp is where the true test of a character of a car like this comes alive, because it's something you need to be able to enjoy, drive, and make the most of in terms of fun. I've already showed you and talked about the engine bay and the work this had done in terms of like a mechanical overhaul and all the new component it's had. Obviously, this is a very early production 1303 Super Beetle, and really they came out in the year 1973-74, so this was a very late 1972 registration. So you've got a little bit of corrosion on the chrome like you would, but it's still holding up nice and strong like it's meant to be. Somebody was asking me about any rust bubbles. I kind of chuckled, what sort of early 70s car doesn't have some rust bubbles? So as you can see, it does have some signs of rust bubbles. The exhaust has all been replaced. This is a brand new stainless steel exhaust. All the tires are brand new, so in pretty good condition. They're obviously softer compound, especially when they're replaced. And again, some rust bubbles around here. I'll show you underneath the vehicle, which is all in pretty good condition. Just to continue walking you around the car. The body panels are all good and sound, and like I said, it's got some age-related corrosion, but again, it doesn't take away from the fun of these cars in any way, form or shape. To some degree, every single Beetle that I've ever had, and I've owned quite a few over the years, purely because as a Porsche specialist, if you want to get close to a classic 911, then you look no further but than to actually buy one of these Beetles. And it's a lot of fun and it's a lot of value for money. Standard from factory, these come with standard discs and pads. As you can see, I mean, there's really no play in the wheel anywhere, and the shocks, the cowl over here is all in good condition. Continue to show you around, just around the front bumper. Again, some corrosion on the chrome. Again, some rust bubbling here around that headlight. Obviously, where this light is on the vehicle, it's worse than it looks. And then you can continue coming over to this side. Panels are pretty good. Just a little bit of bubbling around here on this panel. You've got some over here at the top. We've got a customer that's wanting to come in from Northern Ireland literally the following day when I advertised it. And I like doing one of these videos just to make sure that people, for, like I said, an early 70s car, they know what they're getting into when they inquire about one of these. This is a mechanically and electrically very sound car, drives incredibly well, but don't expect this to be brand new as if you've just driven it out of a showroom. I've got those Porsches over there. They are both 911s, and honestly, hands on heart, even though they are, what, 20 years old, what, 19 years old, and they would have areas like this on that age car. Forget something that is over and above. Oh God, now what, 50, yeah, 50, circa 50 years old. Let me put it up. Now that it's up on the ramp, some of these exhaust brackets, of course, when the exhaust has been replaced, they've been replaced. Stainless steel in very good condition. Underneath the engine is bone dry, no leaks whatsoever. Same thing with the transmission. Transmission is all in good condition. The vehicle has been fully under-sealed, which is a great thing, especially for the UK roads. And also, if you're curious what it's like here on the other side of it, again, there's no holes in the vehicle on any of these panels. So in pretty good condition. No play here in any of these arms. Exactly where it should be. The underneath is all nice and tight, how it should be. And to continue showing you around this side as well, again, it's been under sealed, and lastly, to show you sort of just this side as well, just so you know what you get with our car this age. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you've got any other questions, anything that I may perhaps missed out, let us know. If you want a good driving, mechanically sound, classic Beetle, then look no further than one of these. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.